Living alone is an interesting thing, you know? And for those of you, some of you might still live with your families, but you're about to live alone. Or some of you might have roommates right now and you're thinking, I wonder if it would be better if I lived alone. And those are good things to think about. I'll tell you honestly, my honest review of it is I think there's pros and cons to it. I think one of the pros would be you have your own space, right? You can choose when you want to socialize and always come back to the place. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I've enjoyed that. And I've had roommates in the past, and it's fun. I do, at times I really do miss having roommates, and I also love being independent. I like my own space, and I like being able to choose when I go out and do things, and then being able to come back and test song ideas and try different things, and not be in an environment where I even have to think about what does somebody else think. Just a free flow state, which is one of my favorite parts of it. I think loneliness definitely is part of that because, especially for me, I've definitely had moments where I feel really lonely living alone for sure. I mean, it's alone, loneliness is part of it, but I genuinely am grateful for being able to live alone, and I'm sure I will have roommates in the future. I'm trying to move soon. I don't know when, but I'm trying to move somewhere, and I'm definitely looking at it. Just kind of part time, just thinking about it. And Yeah, I do enjoy living alone, but I don't know if I will forever. And then hopefully I have a family and some kids and a dog. But there's been some pros and cons, and I don't even know what I'm even talking about. But somebody said talk about what it's like to live alone. I mean, I'm able to like order food and watch whatever movies I want. I don't have to ask anybody else, what movie do you want to watch, or anything like that. I mean, but I've noticed that it is lonely, and you got to force yourself to go out and see people. And this might be the most boring video ever, but this channel is not supposed to be super entertaining or anything like that. It's just supposed to be a honest expression and hopefully relate to a bunch of people. That's the goal. I just want to relate. I don't think we need viral content. I think I'd rather have it built on a foundation where this is a platform where I can express myself. Oh man, I think that's what it is, and I'm grateful for it. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers, the road to 10,000. Um, and yeah, so living alone is an interesting thing. I used to be terrified of being alone, and now I feel like I'm really comfortable with it, and I'm just used to it. And yeah. But I don't know. I look forward to having some roommates and living with other musicians, hopefully, and being able to create music with them and just have fun. I think that's important, and yeah, I mean, living with other people definitely changes the dynamic of your relationship, and I'm sure some of you can relate. If you can, comment down below and let me know. I mean, just being so close to somebody all the time, definitely changes the dynamic of a relationship, whether it be a friendship or a relationship or anything, and then being alone allows you to have that space when needed, which is always nice. And I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but I hope this makes some sort of sense. But I'm in LA. I feel good. My parents are in town. I'm speaking at a conference tomorrow, so I'm a bit nervous for that. Good nerves, though. I'm not numbing the nerves. I'm not trying to run from them. I'm allowing them to be there. I'm speaking on two different mental health panels tomorrow at UCLA. And I'm just excited for that. And, I like doing things like that where I can try to help other people and just talk about my story and what I've been through to help other people. I think that's an important part because I've had people in my life that have done that for me. And I think that's in some ways, the gift that keeps giving, or, passing the baton or whatever they say, or the torch, down to the next people. Like, just being honest and truthful and you know, sharing personal stories, because there might be somebody out there that hasn't heard somebody that they either look up to or that they know of and they wouldn't think, oh wow, they would relate with me on that. But it lets people know that they're not alone, and that's my mission here, right? Is connection with other people, to let people know that they're not alone, and inspire and entertain. I had a great meeting today about some big music stuff. I think it's still in my pocket. Yeah, let's see. I have this paper in my pocket, and I can't show you guys, but this has. There, I'll show you guys a little bit. Let's see. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you the titles of the songs or anything like that, but let's see. Let's see if this will even, let's see if this will work. I'm going to quickly show it. Alright. It does look like just blobs, but there's a bunch of writing, and it's got all these different song titles on here. I've made 34 songs so far. I think we counted 34 or 38 songs this year so far. It's only been 2 months. And so we're figuring out what works on what project, having meetings, and just discussing kind of the next steps of the plan. And I'm just excited for you guys to see what I'm working on, in terms of music. Really excited for that. It's a stressful thing, too, I'm not going to lie. I overthink all the time. Am I ready? Is this music the next level that I need it to be? Am I taking that step forward? And I think I am, based on talking with a bunch of, professionals and people that I look up to, and just kind of, continuing to move forward with confidence. That's what it's about. I'm also working on my gym grind. I'm not even gonna lie. The other day, or the past couple of days, a couple people have told me that my face looks chubby, and I have been trying to gain weight for the gym, but I have been a little, as weird as it sounds, self-conscious about that. So I don't know why I shared that, but I don't know. I guess that's just part of it. Maybe I definitely am gaining weight, but it's mainly like I'm trying to bulk up for the gym, but it's going a lot to my face. And multiple people have commented on it, so it's and they're not saying it in a mean way. I think I'm just like thinking about it a little, but it's not a big deal, I'm who I am, and I love myself, so I don't know. But and I hope to just keep going with the gym, and just keep bulking up, and then hopefully do a bunch of cardio so that my face doesn't get all puffed up. But yeah, what else is going on in my life? I'm just sharing random stuff. Yeah, it's nice weather here. It's hot in this car right now, so I think this video is almost over. But yeah, that's life. Comment down below what you want to see on the channel. Be sure to subscribe. I post every single day on here. Share it with a friend. Keep making the edits on Instagram. I love your guys' edits of these videos. And also, if there's any funny clips that you find on this channel, look, I'm going to give you guys a secret right now. If there's any funny clips from this channel that you think would go viral on TikTok, and you clip it and you put it on TikTok and it goes viral, I will have a special reward for you. I can hold myself to that. Hold me to that. If you post a clip from this channel and you let people know where the clip's from, it just helps. It helps the channel, but I will help you. Trust me. If you can find a clip, I just wanted to throw that out there. Because it would be so cool if there were some viral clips from other people on TikTok or these different platforms where it brings other people to the channel, but in return, I will somehow reward you with something super cool. And I promise that. So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Much love as always.